Hello everybody, we're going to take a look at the My Account page now and what you can do on here. So first thing you're going to see when you log in is this page, My Account. You're going to be able to see all of the meets that you currently have down here. So you can see we have a couple of meets set up, one in the future, which we can still upgrade and edit, and one that's in the past, which is now locked. You can't make any edits to it after the date has passed. That's to kind of safeguard your data, just make sure nothing gets changed by accident after the meet. You know, you can't enter scores and you can't change scores, all that sort of stuff after the meet ends. It gets locked down. So what you can do though is, hit edit, for instance, on this meet. You can change the dates. As long as it's not a locked meet, you can change the addresses if you need to and hit update. Pretty self-explanatory. You can upgrade to a new plan if you want to as well. It'll tell you the upgrade cost. You just proceed to payment and make the additional payment to upgrade. So say your meet's bigger than you expected, you can go from 8 to 12 or however many you need on there. So that's pretty simple. You can also create a demo meet. Okay, so if you are still kind of deciding on whether or not you want to use LeapScores for your meet, you can click this button, create a demo meet like this, and it's going to expire after 24 hours. But you can see here's your demo meet. And then you can go and do everything you need to do, for instance, on this demo meet. So you can choose it on each of these pages, and you can see this is all, these are all fake gymnasts, fake birthdays, all that sort of stuff. But you can do everything that you would normally do with the meet. You can test out all of the features, session manager, rotation manager, age group manager, et cetera, on that meet. And okay, so that's that. After 24 hours, it'll disappear, get deleted. If you are ready to create a meet, you're going to use this form down here, create a new meet. This is back on My Account now. Create a new meet. You can create whatever meet you want. You can choose your pricing for however many sessions you're going to be doing at the meet. And remember, you can upgrade this later if you need to. You're going to choose your start and end date here for the meet. Type in the address here, like so. You'll choose your time zone where the meet is taking place. We're in the Eastern time zone here. And then you'll proceed to payment. So it'll create the meet here. It'll bring you to Stripe. You'll just make payment here. And then once you hit pay, your meet will be activated. Right now it's unpaid, obviously, because I didn't pay for that one. So if you do that, if you accidentally cancel, you can always come back. It created the meet on your account, but it's not going to be active until you hit pay. You won't be able to select it on any of these pages until you actually pay for it. So that's how you create a meet. And then the last thing down here, which is a nice feature, you can add an authorized user if you have somebody else helping to run your meet. Or if you simply want like an easier login, for instance, for your judge tablets, you could make up a username and password that you'd like for that. Something easy to remember. So maybe it's the initials for your meet or something. Let's say it's I have a meet, for instance, called On the Line. Maybe I would do OTL as the username, and then for the password, I'd make something easy that I can remember, something like that. And then you can choose whether you want them to have full account access, which would access all of your current and any future meets you make, or if you want it to just be for a specific meet, so maybe you have somebody who's only helping you with your test meet and you don't want them to have access to any of the other meets. You just select it right there, hit add authorized user, and you can see down at the bottom here, it shows you your current authorized users, then username, what they have access to, and then the option to revoke that access. So when you're creating these users, they're not full users. They're not able to actually create meets or do anything like that with this account. This is simply to access whatever meets you give them access to, basically. Okay, so and then I can go ahead and hit revoke, and that deletes that account, and they're no longer going to have access to that meet. So that's pretty much it. It's pretty self-explanatory, I believe. But obviously, any questions, just let us know. Support at LeapScores.com, and good luck with your meets.